Hello, and welcome to this training video for N-Track Studio 6. N-Track is a powerful digital audio multi-track recorder that provides features and functionality similar to what you would find in a professional recording studio. In this segment, I'm going to show you how to set the levels and monitor the input signal, set the recording format, record a track, import tracks, set levels on multiple tracks, set compression, and finally mix down multiple tracks to a single WAV file. We have a lot to do, so let's get started. When you first run N-Track Studio 6, it will look something like this. The first thing to do is check and see if the program is receiving a signal from the device that you are going to record, typically either an instrument or a microphone. I have a Technics piano plugged into the line in port on the sound card. When it's set up properly, pressing a key on the piano should cause the recording VU meters to move, which is not what is happening. The record VU meters are located over here in the left-hand corner. So, if your recording VU meters are not moving, then there are a few things that we need to check. This green dot shows that monitoring is enabled. If the dot is gray, monitoring is turned off. Monitoring should be turned on. The next thing to check is the recording mode. This icon on the top toolbar shows that the record mode is set to audio. There's also a MIDI mode and a MIDI plus audio mode. For the purposes of this demonstration, we will leave it set to audio. And finally, we want to check the settings on the sound card. The sound card's record control can be accessed by clicking View, Toolbars, Accessories toolbar, and then clicking this icon with the small red dot. We can see that the microphone input has been selected, and as I mentioned earlier, the piano is connected to the line in. So I'm going to select line in and set the level to 100%. Try again. So now we can see that the piano is being monitored by the recording VU meters. The next thing that we need to do is set the audio format. Since we're recording from a single source, we'll go ahead and set the channels to mono. You need to click this icon that looks like a small hammer. That's the settings button on the record VU meters. Select mono and click OK. Now we're ready to record. To start the recording, simply press the small red dot and play something. To stop the recording, press the stop button. Let's assume that your first N-Track recording didn't turn out exactly as planned. You can send that guy to the bit bucket by clicking this icon, Remove Track. The first time you click the Remove Track button, it will bring up a screen that asks you how you want to handle the tracks. I send mine to the recycle bin, and I click the box telling it to not ask me that question anymore. Let's go ahead and import a couple of tracks by pressing the Add a Track button and selecting the tracks. I'm going to add a bass track and a drum track. Now, I can listen to the tracks by pressing the play button. Press stop, rewind, or I can record by pressing the record button. Stop, rewind, and there's some buttons that are missing. They scrolled off the edge of the toolbar. I went ahead and customized mine. which you can do by pressing the Settings, Preferences, Appearance, Customize First toolbar, and I just removed some of these ones that I wasn't going to use, like cut and paste. And the buttons that I'm looking for are these ones with the magnifying glass. They allow you to zoom in and zoom out on the WAV files. The one on the far right says View All Songs, so if I press that, I can see the new piano track that I added down here on the bottom. I can listen to it by pressing play. If I press the mixer button, I can change the volume levels on those tracks. Piano's a little loud. And the drums are probably a little loud too. Press stop. Close the mixer, rewind. Let's go ahead and save the project by clicking File, Save As, and giving it a name. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and add some compression. Compression is going to boost the levels of the song up to the maximum without creating distortion. I can watch the compression function if I push play. And looking over here, I can see the compression taking place. Normally, if I were recording a song, I'd record the entire piano track, but in the interest of time, we'll go ahead and render this song as it is by clicking the Render Song button right there. I'm going to give it a name. Click Save. When I get this screen, actually I think originally it comes up with less options. It's basically going to give you the opportunity to select the directory where you're going to save the song. Just click Start. And the default configuration, it will mix all of these tracks down to a single WAV file. So it looks like it's finished. I can go look at my song. Oh, good grief. Good grief mixdown. And there you go. Now you know how to create a song using N-Track 6 recording studio software. It's a very powerful tool. We've only scratched the surface, but you know enough to record a song. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks, bye.